Still not working. Okay, hello there, and thanks for stopping by my virtual back to school night. My name is Mr. Gordon, and I am teaching advanced physical science for the fall semester. So welcome, and let me tell you a few things about my class and about me. So first of all, what is physical science? Physical science is a lab-based and inquiry-oriented course. We're aimed at understanding the physical world. We emphasize some basic physics and chemistry, the nature of inquiry, of scientific inquiry, and science and math skills, and generally speaking, we try to have a good time, especially as best as we can when things are virtual. Let me give you a little more insight. Here are some things that we will try to touch on throughout the course of the class. Lab practices, Newton's laws of motion, conservation of mass, transformations of energy, the structure of the atom, chemical bonds, and conservation of energy. We're going to try this year to explore it through the overarching theme of water. It's very simple, easy to mess around with at home, but also really important substance. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have been teaching at Monarch since last year, since 2019. I've been a teacher for about 4 years now. I got my bachelor's degree in communication way back when. And then I have a master's degree in environmental studies and a master's degree in ecology and environmental biology. In addition to having worked at CU Boulder in science, in a science research program for some time, and I have a 6-year-old daughter who is in one of the VPSD schools. I've also taught a wide variety of things in the past. Not only have I taught this class several times, I've taught biology quite a bit. I've taught astronomy, one of my personal favorites, because it's just stuff that's so crazy and huge, like this giant nebula over here that you're looking at that's 4 light years across. And environmental science, which I will be teaching in the spring, and nutrition. I've taught lots of things. Some important things that you might want to know to help you make sure that you can get your student through my class. Here's all the importance for getting around. So your student is accessing everything in my class through Schoology. Notice there is a course calendar. This is the first thing they will see on Schoology, and every day there is stuff. You just click on the calendar and it will list all of the things that we're doing, including assignments with links to where they go. For live classes, they simply click on that Google Meet link down there. It's always the same link. And then over on the right, I've circled, these are due dates for specific assignments. So when an assignment is given a due date, it pops up on this side of the screen so that they know when they need to do things. I want to just explain grading really quickly. Only the grades in Infinite Campus are official. You may see grades in Schoology. Please ignore them. We have 2 different systems, and it's possible that I will put something in Infinite Campus or adjust something in Infinite Campus, and that will not reflect in Schoology. So only Infinite Campus grades are official. There are 2 quarters, if you will, for this class. So if things were normal, we would have 2 semesters, and there would be a grade for each semester. So instead, we're going to have a grade for each quarter. And each one of those is going to be worth 5 credits, 5 science credits, of which 20 is the minimum for graduation. And just so you know, most students who successfully complete this class will take advanced biology in 10th grade. Some tips for success, some things that I think are potentially important and helpful for your student. The first is to encourage your students' natural curiosity and desire for knowledge. I know there's always some concern about grades, and a lot of students coming to me asking, what can I do to get my grade up? The most important thing is natural curiosity and desire for knowledge, because that opens the brain up to wanting to know more, and that's the key to successful learning. Now, of course, if your student is concerned about their grade, the first thing to look for is missing assignments in an Infinite Campus, because missing equals a 0, and that is usually one of the bigger reasons why a grade is getting dragged down. Another tip, please give your students a parking spot for their phones. So if we were normal, I would make them all stick it into the slots that I have near my classroom door. Since we can't do that, I can't go and make sure that they don't have their phones, but they are there and they are a distraction. So I would encourage you to have your student find a place outside of the room they're working in where they will just park their phone and leave it there so they are not tempted to pick it up in the middle of class. I would also say let's check on their mental and emotional state frequently. One of the things that tends to get in the way of successful learning and good grades is just not being in the right headspace. And that's something that we are always concerned about with our teenagers, and definitely now that we are stuck inside quite a bit. And then please encourage your students to ask for help. It's often an underused resource, which is me and every other year. We have access time, 3:10 to 4 p.m., same Google Meet link. Just have them go there and I will help them. And a lot of students go from having no idea what's going on, being really frustrated, to, oh, okay, I get it now and I can do it. All they need to do is talk to me for a few minutes. So I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, email me, eric.gordon@bbsd.org. I look forward to hearing from you, and I am so excited to have your student in my class.